Hi, it's Pete, and today what we're going to do is we're going to create a new Gmail account. Now, the new Gmail account we're going to create is for Henry, because occasionally we sort of search for things for Henry online, for new sort of bedding, for Thundercoat when it was near the fireworks night, bonfire night, which was scaring him half to death. And of course, it's coming up to Christmas, so he'll obviously want a new Santa hat and things of this nature. And I don't want all the associated spam and other bits and pieces that we're likely to get when we start searching for dog treats and toys coming into my main email account. So I'm going to create a separate email account purely for that. And that's one of the reasons why you may want to have more than one Gmail account, is just to separate out the various topics and bits and pieces. Another reason is if you belong to a club or society, you can have an email account specifically for that club or society, so that all of the information relating to that goes into the same place. For example, I'm studying with the Open University at the moment, and therefore I've got a separate Open University email address in Gmail that I can use purely and simply when I'm chatting about my studies. Well, let's move across into a browser. And I've chosen Opera as my browser of choice for today. And I'm just going to click onto Gmail, and Gmail will bring up this wonderful image. And then I can click on to create an account. And then it's going to ask me for some details. Well, I'm going to call this Henry. It needs a last name, so Henry is called Get Down. Now, interestingly, you don't need to have your own, you don't need to use your own first name and last name. So, for example, I've used Henry Get Down. It's still registered to me, and I would still be responsible for everything, but it means that I don't need to have a truly valid first and last name here. So my username is, let's see if we can get down Henry. Yeah, it seems happy to have Get Down Henry. I can now enter a password. Now, password security, you should always have a secure password, but you don't need to beat yourself up about having very long complex passwords if it's for a simple email address that's not going to be used for financial information. And so again, I tend to have fairly straightforward things. So for this one, I'm just going to use roast chicken. Now if I click on the little I at the side of that, as you can see, I can't spell roast chicken. So let's try again. Oh dear. So I've got roast chicken, and I'm going to put an exclamation mark at the end of that. So then I can confirm that. I'm having a bad day with typing today. Roast chicken. And then I can click on to next. Oh, it didn't match. Roast chicken. Exclamation mark. Next. There we go. It will ask me for a phone number, and it's been quite insistent about putting that phone number in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause the video while I enter this information. Okay, so I've entered my phone number and I've taken it out again. Now it's sent me the email. I can enter a date of birth, so 20th of June 1956. I can enter my gender, and then I can just click on to next. It then asks me to read through the data protection stuff, and I need to agree with that, create the account, and confirm. Now I can change some of the security settings and privacy terms once we've actually created our account, but it's now going through the process, and I should be creating a Gmail account. I'll just pause while that's finishing its job. And here it is, it's now saying welcome to my Gmail account. I can click on to next. I'm going to stick with the default at the moment, and there we are into the new Google window. We've looked at why we want more than one Gmail account. We created a Gmail account, we talked about passwords. I hope that helps. Talk to you later. Bye.